We are the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, digging in, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there, and there's one away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Hard hit ball to second, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he's safe. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Good change at that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Balbuena comes up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels, for right fielder number 56, Cole
Infield
Calhoun.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 3. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gonzalez is up with it, and there's one gone to start the night. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Over to first, Cole, but the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Runners on first with 1 down. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Marwin Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. Played on the backhand. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Max Stassi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And the ready now for LA. Albert Pujols set to lead off the home half of the second.
Albert.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Simmons hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matt. He sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Max Stassi, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Valbuena ranging into the outfield, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him. So striding forward now, number 37. He stands in for the first time in this one. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. So 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A little roller toward the hole. Gurriel picks it up, and he is out on the tag. So digging in now, number 6, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit to first. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pitching. Has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Number 6 has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First offering on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Stassi is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So 2 gone in the inning now. Here's Justin Upton. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Gurriel over to his left, and that retires the side. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. Popped up. Number 6 over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And leading off for the Halos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. swing and a little blooper to center. Reddick coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Reddick on the run. Pujols aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Bregman moving to his left. Underhanded flip. Gonzalez for one. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a big swing by Valbuena, and he connects. This is carrying well. Gone! Digging in, number 37 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, number 6. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was a double play victim last time around. Down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Striding in, Shohei Ohtani. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now that's popped up. Gonzalez has a play, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taking off is Springer. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Calhoun coming on. 1 out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Springer leads off first with 1 away. high in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit back toward the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one. Evan Gattis now standing in. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Smoke toward third. Valbuena's got it on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Grounded weakly toward third. Davis has got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Pujols at second with 2 down. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's a high pop-up. Valbuena is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, J.D. Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This one's down to third. There is Valbuena. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. At the plate, Max Stassi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fastball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Tony Kemp would be next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Reddick has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 37. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate, number 6. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High in the air into shallow left center. Bregman is there, and it's a very quick inning. Standing in, Tony Kemp, 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's George Springer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. High pop-up. Simmons is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Grounded to the right. Gonzalez is there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. To short. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that misses, ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Hit down the third base line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped him up. Number 37 is under it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. Still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Designated hitter, Evan Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Here's Marwin. Gonzalez. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Blake Parker answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a liner. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Next for the Astros.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam in with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-0. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now the 2-0. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And the catch will be made out there in right center, but it ought to be deep enough to get the run home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Into the box. Cam Bedrosian takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Justin Upton now.
And leading out for the Halos, the fielder.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard towards the hole. A dive. He's got it. He gathers the throw. It's late. He's safe. Impressive play. Can't quite.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Will Harris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. 0-1 the count. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has it in his sights. One down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Young stands at first with 1 out. They'll try it again from first. Got him swinging. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's run for 3. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Angels down to their last strike. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.